Hello, hello, hello. I hope everybody can hear me. Let me pull up my own video, as I can do sometimes. Hello, everybody. Let me wait a moment for people to jump on. Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me okay? I'm not used to doing this. I'm usually coming on to you from Zoom. And so with Zoom, I have more direct feedback, but at least I get to try this out. Super exciting. I had quite a day today as the 1st of July, and I just want to come on here and say hello to you guys. So let me get started. I see people jumping on. If you guys can hear me, can you say hello? Just to make sure that you can hear me okay. I'm testing out this new microphone here, as you can see, and I just want to be sure everybody can hear me okay. So if you can hear me, can you say hello? Can you just type in the comment hello for me and let me know that you can hear me? And I'll get started here in a few minutes. See people jumping on. If you can send me some quick thumbs up or a quick heart, that'd be great. I want to go over a few things with you guys. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I do have just a few interesting things that happened today, and also a quick announcement for our new era here. So if you can hear me, click a like or click a heart for me. Hello, Quan Tran, how are you? If you can comment, if you can hear me okay, can you please say hello and let me know that you can hear me. I'm trying out a new microphone here, so I just want to be sure everybody can hear me before I get started. Hello, Kai. Hey, Mr. Anderson, how you doing? If you can hear me okay, could you please say hello? Let me know that you can hear me okay. Good evening, Anna Child. Hi, Anna. Good to see you. Come on. If you can hear me, can you guys put something in the comment and just put the word yes that you can hear me? Trying out a new microphone here. I also want to see how it sounds to everybody. If I sound pretty good, just give me a thumbs up. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. So I see more people jumping on here. I want to get started. Can everybody hear me okay? Hello, hello. So, all right, I'll just remind people as I go, just making sure that they can hear me. But welcome to you all. Thank you for jumping on. I got some funny things happening to me today. As you guys might or might not know, I've been super busy, and I know there's a lot of real estate agents out there that are really busy lately as well. And that's because we have low inventory and low interest rates, and so a lot of buyers are out looking. And so us as real estate agents, it's our job to show them homes, to show them what's available, and hopefully if they like something, they are ready to place an offer and hopefully become new homeowners in something around 30 days to 35 days if escrow goes well. So let's get started here. Today I just have to be honest, and I'll be a little bit vulnerable here because I usually don't share this kind of stuff, and there's really no need to share this kind of stuff, but it kind of I feel a need to share it because it kind of kicks off what the rest of my day was. And so first of all, I've been working basically 7 days a week, 12-hour, 14-hour days. Sometimes I'm skipping meals to making sure that I don't miss any appointments. And luckily for me, I have a pretty super healthy body, and I'm super grateful for that because during these stressful times, my body and my mind and my health can really play a role in how well I do and be able to do all the things that I do and be able to get them done at a high level. But nevertheless, over the last few weeks, with so many working days and working hours, um, I woke up this morning with a headache, and it's just my body telling me that, hey, you know what? You need some time off. You need to take a break. You need to eat properly. You need to go to sleep on time and sleep properly. You need to get out and exercise and be relaxed and recharge. And so that's just the way that my body is telling me that, hey, I'm gonna give you a headache to just give you a warning. You better slow down, buddy. So, but luckily for me, also that last week the place that I go to for massages each week, since being in the pandemic, I've not gotten a single massage for over 3 months, and finally they opened up last week as part of reopening phase with protocols and safety protocols, of course. And last week I finally had my first massage, and it felt really good. But then I went ahead just uh, scheduled another one for this week, and that just happened to be today. And so, good thing I woke up with a headache, but then I had to get to my massage appointment at 10 o'clock. So that was cool, and it's good to see my masseuse. She's always taking good care of me. But then right afterwards, I didn't have any time to kind of decompress and enjoy for very long because I did have a slew of home showings to my clients who had been looking for a few weeks that I've been working with really really diligently because he has some specific requirements on what kind of home he's looking for. And so we've been looking specifically in Irvine a little bit, but also mainly in Newport Beach, Newport Coast, and also in Huntington Beach. And so between driving around all those areas, this is our third showing, and each showing we're seeing about anywhere from 4 to 6 properties, and it can take quite a few hours. And so today it was no different. I showed properties, with driving and everything between 11 o'clock and all the way to 3 or 4 o'clock by the time I was done. And so I'm really grateful for my clients, and I really work hard for them and really get them to line up. And in case you guys don't know, have never worked with me, I take care of everything. It's a full service process. I do all the searching and filtering and everything for them, find all the best properties on the market that are coming on market and that are really the next best homes to sell here in Orange County. And so by doing that, lining up all the schedules back to back, and working with the sellers or sellers agents on coordinating the schedule and times to get into the properties, and also making sure that we have the COVID disclosure form all signed and ready to go. And so all that my client has to do is show up. All you have to do is show up at the first house we're going to see. I give them a list of properties that we're going to be seeing, and we basically just caravan from one place to another, to another, to another, and then they get to pick one or two that they really like. And so it's really a labor of love, and it really is worth it at the end when we can give our clients the seamless process of showing up, looking at the home that they have been looking for in their desired criterias, and the size and the areas and the price and the amenities, all kinds of stuff all the way down the road. It's our job to find those things out for them and then carry them through the showing process. So that's what I do with the showing process. So in the midst of my headache, now mind you, even though I had a massage today, my headache didn't go away, so I had to, breathe into it and take better care of myself and do the home showing. So that was pretty cool, and I think we saw a couple of homes that they definitely are thinking about, and either make an offer on one of the homes or both of the homes. And so we'll just see how that pans out. When we're dealing with over $1 million properties, there's always some thought process around it, and our job is really just beginning. There's a lot of negotiations and things that happen before we actually get the offer accepted. And with the current market, there's always multiple offers, so we have to fight for our clients to get the homes for them. So, so that's the deal. That's where that kind of carries me through just through in the afternoon. But here's what I really want to announce and really talk about today. First of all, I appreciate all of you guys who have been on the Facebook Live with me over the past, I don't even know how many weeks now, but yesterday I was on episode 49, and that means for every 5 episode, it's a 1 week worth of interviews. So let's see, so that's 10 weeks. That's just over, that's just a little under 10 weeks of interviews of Monday through Friday that I've been bringing on guests and interviewing them. And I honestly really thoroughly really enjoyed all of these interviews. They are also a labor of love, and there's coordination and finding great people to come on. Sometimes they're great friends I love having conversation with that are super super talented, and so I'm really grateful, and I always look forward to doing the interviews. So that's great. So for the third quarter, we're starting July 1st. This is Wednesday, July 1st, and happens to be a hump day. And I'm looking forward to turning the page to third quarter. Second quarter has been super, super. Um, I just can't even tell you how grateful I am and how many wonderful, great things that happened to me just over the last 90 days during the pandemic. And I don't want to discount anyone out there who is having a hard time during this pandemic, because I know a lot of people are suffering with their business and also with adjusting to what it is that the pandemic has brought and made us to adjust. But then I'm also really thankful that the opportunities that we've been given during the pandemic, because with tragedy, there's always opportunities that are good for our growth. A lot of people are really um, have this realization about what's really important in their lives, and I think that's part of why we're having this big racial discussion about um, you know racism in this country, and so it's raising a lot of dialogues, which is um, a very very positive thing. Um, and for me, um, I was able to launch this interview live series during the pandemic, so I'll never forget, you know, um, what has happened throughout this pandemic, and all the people that I've talked to, all 49 of them for all 49 sessions, that I'm grateful to be able to talk to take the time and come on live with me. And I know being on live is not always it's always kind of nerve-wracking for people who don't do it often. I've gotten a little bit more used to it, but you never really fully get used to it, right? So anyway, um, what I want to say is that starting July 1st, which is today, you notice that I did not have a guest on today. First is because I was really busy working through all afternoon. And after my home showings, I had to go get keys and coordinate with the sellers. And we closed escrow today on a home in Woodbridge, Irvine, for my great clients who have been working with me for the last 2 weeks and 2 days on a 16-day total escrow from signing a purchase contract to closing today. So today was closing day for them. What's so special, what's so special about today's closing is that they had got a job opportunity to move down to Southern California. They live in the Bay Area, and they had come down specifically to shop for homes that they can rent. And when they came to one of my rental listings, we started talking, and I got to know them well, and I got to know what they're looking for, and just really trying to be of the best service that I can to them, knowing that they don't know the area very well. And with some talks and continued dialogue, to just let them know that I'm happy to answer any questions they have, and happy to direct them and show them the different possible areas they might like to live in. Um, and now, mind you, they drove all the way from the Bay Area down here just to look at some rental homes. And so the very next day after I met them, they had to drive all the way back. And so after that, I told them that I would be happy to show them on camera. I'd be happy to show them virtually. I'd be happy to show them more rentals if they wanted to either come in person or any other way that I can assist them. But it turns out that when they went back home, they had a little talk among some family, their own family, which is the husband and wife and their two younger daughters. The daughters are 12 and 14, and they had all collectively decided that, you know what, if we can have somebody to help us find a home, we would be more than happy to buy. We have the funds, we have the cash. We may need to take out a little bit of loan, but not much. We'd be open to putting down somewhere around 70-80% down payment, and we can buy a home. And so instead of looking for rentals, would you, Leo, would you please help us find a home to purchase? And so that's their story. And so due to that, that was literally just over 3 weeks ago. And since then, I have been servicing them and have been doing showings for them. And the wife and the two kids have driven down, and they have. We did a showing where I showed them 6 homes that day in Woodbridge, Irvine, where they expressed a lot of interest in. Because if you guys didn't know, Irvine is the oldest neighborhood of all of Irvine, and so it has very, very mature neighborhoods, mature trees, mature parks. Woodbridge also is home to a couple of lakes, which usually for 4th of July and during the summer, right around the lake at the park near the lake, they all do summer concerts. It's a big gathering place. The community is just super, super sweet, and they just fell in love with it. And so that's where they want to be. I showed them 6 of the best homes on the market, and they picked one. And we actually submitted an offer and had to win that offer with another offer that was already on the table. Luckily, with a lot of negotiations and with a lot of uh, I don't want to say insider secrets, but just things that we can do to make the sellers feel comfortable that we are the best candidates for the purchase of the home. And so the seller had accepted our offer. And so, long story short, that was 16 days ago when they accepted, and today they are brand new homeowners in Woodbridge, Irvine. And to top it off, um, they had purchased homes before. So they're not necessarily first-time home buyers. They're actually from Europe. They were from Paris originally, and they had been living in the Bay Area for their work. And they have purchased homes in Europe before, but had never purchased in the U.S. And so there's also a little bit of cultural differences, which I had to communicate a lot of things about how our process works here in the U.S. And so, so there was, more work than your average sale, I would say, but we pulled it off, and in just over 2 weeks, it's 16 days, and I want to just thank. I can't take all the credit. I have a great team of transaction coordinator. I have a great lender who took care of their loan in that time and approved their loan, in the time frame that we asked him to. And I want to give a shout out to Ryan Broughton of Fairway Mortgage. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for the great communication and just taking care of business, man. Like, everything that needed to be done is like taken care of right on the spot. No waiting, no dragging your feet, no delaying anything, and no excuses. And so that's why we were able to close um, this property and get the loan funded and approved and closed in 16 days. So thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you, and I look forward to doing more work with you just because I can see your integrity and the excellence in work that you do. So thank you again. And if you guys are ever looking to refi or doing a loan or anything like that, please reach out to Ryan or reach out to me, and I'll direct you over to him. I could not recommend him more. So that was the rest of my afternoon, getting the escrow closed and coordinating with the seller on getting the keys, the remotes, and all that stuff. and handing them over to the buyers, which were super happy and super grateful. They actually do not have movers to drive all their furniture and everything down until Friday. So with the hardwood floor, they brought their sleeping bags. They're going to be sleeping on the floor for a couple of days until all their furniture's come. But they're really, really happy. It was such a short turnaround time. And I think we really pulled it off and got the whole family here before 4th of July. So they get to spend 4th of July here in Irvine. So that's just a quick story for you for today, and just about this family and uh, what we were able to accomplish. And I'm just so grateful for them for trusting me and my team for taking good care of them. So lastly, third quarter, July 1st. What I want to announce, and which I've kind of been announcing a little bit before, is that I will be taking the interview show to my private Facebook group called the Wisdom Club. And so I just want to personally invite all of you who watch me on the Facebook Live here every day to join the Wisdom Club there, because I will be dedicating my time and doing my interview there from now on. And occasionally, of course, I'll go to share it to my profile, but I would love for you to join me live. Would love for you to join me live there on the Wisdom Club. I'm working for this third quarter to start growing and building that group. We got a lot of exciting things I'm planning aside from the interviews, and I just want to continue to service everybody and bring people together and share their knowledge, share their wisdom, share their experience. And to kind of sum it up a little bit, the interview show was born out of the pandemic because I want to be sure that I stay connected to everybody that I care about and that cares about me. But then I also realized that all the people that I know are so talented and have so much to offer. I wanted them to have a platform to be able to talk about their experience, to talk about their journey, to talk about the things that they learned that they can share with everybody. And so the show is really, about ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And if you know me, and I think a lot of you out there do know me, I just love everything about entrepreneurial business things, health and wellness, um, lifestyle here in Southern California, but also lifestyle around the country, how people are doing things differently. But then at the end, it's all about greatness. The greatness in business, in entrepreneurship, in health and wellness, in diet. Just want to live the best life possible. So for those of you who also enjoy those things and want to be around people who are great and have a lot of knowledge to share, then I encourage you to come and join me at the Wisdom Club Facebook private group. I have the link up here in the post. So I look forward to seeing you there. I look forward to you joining me there. There's a lot of discussion there that I'm going to have, and want to engage everybody and connect with you all. So that's my goal. My goal is that I can bring some everyday wisdom to anyone that's on Facebook that's listening. I also record these videos and I put them up on YouTube for easy sharing, because as we all know, Facebook is not the easiest platform to navigate. And so I have all the interviews there. If you want to go there, just go to leochenre.com/YT. Y is in yellow, T as in Terry, and that actually would stand for YouTube. So leochenre.com/YT, and you'll be able to see my channel there. Please, if you can, if you're going over there to check it out, if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel when you get there, I would really, really appreciate it. More subscribers that I can get, the more that I can share more knowledge and wisdom with all of you guys. So that's it. That's my announcement, is that for July, we're going to start a new chapter of dedicating time in interviews, live videos to the Wisdom Club, and so I invite you all to join. And that's it for today. We didn't have a guest today, and so I wanted to come on and just talk with you guys directly. And thank you all for supporting me, and thank you all for being on with me every day. And I wish you all a great night and great start to July. Happy summer. And I will be back tomorrow. I do have a guest already lined up for tomorrow, so come join me at the Wisdom Club. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Have a good night. Bye.